Hey everyone, welcome back. I hope you're doing great and you are practicing well. We all know in order to become fluent and confident in speaking English, we need to practice a lot. We need to practice on real life situations, real life conversations, right? And that is why I've started up with the conversation series wherein I take up topics which are very much in conversation, which comes up very much in our conversations. I pick up those topics and I speak on it so that it's easier for you also to start speaking with me, repeating after me, shadowing with me, or take that idea and start speaking on your own. Or you can take my ideas and you can start speaking on your own. Switch off your video camera, switch off your audio recorder, stand in front of the mirror and start speaking. The only thing I want you to do is speak. If you start speaking in English, guys, definitely it's going to be a game changer for you. You don't need to know all the theories of how you can speak in English. You just need to do the practical. You have to speak. That is the only mantra which will take you ahead. So guys, welcome back to my channel. I am your communications coach and a soft skill trainer by profession, and I'm here to help you out with all your communications problems and to help you speak English fluently and confidently. So today I'm going to speak on a topic which is very commonly asked. Whenever I take any sessions with corporate or with students, they all come up with this question that how we can improve our fluency, right? One of my subscribers have also asked me this question that if we can talk about how we can improve our fluency or if we can talk about something on fluency. So I just thought of taking up this topic because this is a very important topic and very basic question which everybody comes up with. When they've started to speak in English or they want to speak in English fluently and confidently, they always think that I should be fluent in English. But they don't understand what this fluency means and how to get that fluency. So don't worry, I'm going to talk about this in this video. So stay tuned. And if you haven't subscribed my channel, quickly subscribe my channel, like and share my videos. Do write your comments in the comment section, or any query you have, please write it in the comment section, and don't forget to press the notification icon. So today I'm going to tell you 5 secrets of how to improve your fluency or how to become a confident or a fluent English speaker. These are very basics. I'll touch the basics only, guys, because I know you are either a beginner or an intermediate level. So basics, anyways, if you are in advanced level also, basics will always help. Basics are the only thing which helps actually. Okay, so I'm going to touch all the basic 5 secrets or points which will help you to gain fluency or know how you can become a fluent or confident English speaker, or how to improve your fluency rather. Okay, now first I'm going to talk about what fluency is. Now we all get confused about fluency. We think if somebody is speaking, very fast or speaking with an accent or probably speaking for a long duration of time, we feel that that person is fluent. But no, that is not fluency. If you are speaking the same sentence again and again, if you're giving a speech of 5 minutes and in 5 minutes you have used the same sentence 15 times or 10 times, that doesn't mean you are fluent, right? Or if somebody is speaking with an accent, if somebody is speaking very fastly and nobody's understanding, it's not fluency. Fluency is something which fluency means if you're speaking, you should be very confident, you should be at ease, or it should be very easy for you to speak, which reflects on your facial expression, on your body language. Okay, if you're able to speak English easily, you are able to express ideas very nicely, or if you're able to get your ideas across in a structured manner, and if the other person is able to understand you, that means you are fluent. If you are fast, if nobody's understanding, you are not fluent. If somebody is speaking for 5 minutes and repeating the same sentence again and again, that doesn't make any sense, right? So it's not called fluency. Fluency is you are able to put your ideas across in a structured way. You're able to speak easily on any topic, and the other person also understands what you're trying to say and can relate with you. So that is fluency. Okay, now how to achieve this fluency in speaking English? The first secret is stop taking long pauses. Okay, so what we do is when we start speaking in English, we start and then we stop. We take a pause and then we start thinking what to say next, right? Suppose if somebody asked you, what did you do for the weekend? And then suppose I'm not very fluent in English and I start by saying, oh, last weekend, last weekend, yeah, I went to the mall and yes, so I did some shopping also, and uh, uh, I had something to eat and enjoyed a lot there. So guys, this is not a properly structured sentence, and I have taken a very long pauses because I was recalling everything and I was just thinking of how to put it across, right? So this is not fluency. If somebody is listening to you, it doesn't sound good, right? They understand that you're not very confident and you're not very fluent in English. The other person understands that. So don't give out this message that you're not very confident and you're not very fluent in English. So instead, what you can do is, if you don't know what to say, just give a brief description. Just complete it in 1 or 2 sentences. I could have said there, oh, last weekend I went to the mall, I did some shopping and had some food. It was fun. That's it. And if you don't want to say 3 sentences, you can just finish it in 1 sentence also. I went to the mall last weekend, I did some shopping and I ate some food. Make sure that whatever you say, you just try to put it across in a very simple in a simple way, in a short way. Short way doesn't mean that you don't know English. It's better you speak correct English than speaking long sentences with long pauses, right? It's always better. So just whenever somebody asks a question, take a pause, just recall what you have to say, what it did and how you can put the sentences across. Don't think about describing everything. Start with basics. Start with short sentences. What did you did? You went to the mall and you did shopping and you had food, good food, and you enjoyed there, right? Just say that in 1 sentence. Yeah, last weekend I went to the mall, I did some shopping and I ate good food. I enjoyed a lot. So you can just take a moment to think about what you want to say. Okay, before saying it. Once you start thinking about, if you take a moment to think about what you have to say, it will minimize the possibility of you taking long pauses. And if you're putting across in short and simple sentences, definitely you're not going to take a long pause there. Okay, so take a moment to recall everything and see how you can put it across. Use simple sentences and small sentences without taking a long pause. Okay, so stop taking long pauses. Instead, do this. Use short sentences and describe it in 1 or 2 sentences and take a moment to think about and say that. This is really going to help. Second one is, don't repeat your sentences. Yes, guys, I told you that, if somebody is talking for a longer duration of time and the person is repeating one sentence 10 times, that doesn't make sense. The other person who's listening also gets disinterested. Nobody gets interested in such speeches or such conversations, right? So instead what you can do is, if you want to repeat that sentence, try to rephrase that sentence and put it across, but don't repeat the same sentence again and again. At times what happens is, we want to say something and we don't get actual words to express that. That is why we keep on repeating that sentence to make more emphasis. Don't do that. If I want to say, if suppose I don't get proper words to fill in, so if I say it like this, I went to the mall and I did some shopping, and I did some shopping for myself, and I did some shopping for my kid also, and yes, shopping was fun. No, don't do this. Don't repeat that again and again, that I did shopping, right? Instead, what you can say, I went to the mall yesterday. I went to the mall last weekend. I did some shopping for myself and my kid, and I enjoyed that experience. Right? So rephrase it. Rephrase that sentence. Don't use the same sentence again and again. You can just club it together. Instead of saying I did shopping for myself and then I did shopping for my kid, and then while shopping I had fun, I had great time shopping. Don't say all these things. Club it into one, that I went to the mall last weekend, I did shopping for myself, my kid, and it was a good experience. Or I had a great time there. That's it. Don't repeat your sentences again and again. This is what I mean. Okay, so correct that as well to sound more confident and fluent in English. It's very simple, guys. You don't have to speak, you don't have to come up with longer sentences, and you don't have to talk for a longer duration. Just keep it short and simple to start with. It is really going to help you. Trust me on this. Third one, prepare well or research whatever topic when you are practicing or whatever you are doing, right? If you have to speak something, if you are going to your office or college, or you are meeting some friends, you're going to a birthday party or any celebration or anywhere, and you're going to meet people, you know what topics can come up, right? You can just start preparing, do some research about things like what is political situation, what is politically, what is happening socially, what is happening, what are the topics which people are talking about lately, right, which comes up in office conversations, or at parties or festivals when we go and meet people. What all topics comes up? Something, if you did something over the weekend, you did something with the family, or you went for a vacation, start talking to yourself about it, so that if you go there and you start speaking on that, it will help you. Okay, so whatever experience you had, whatever thing, you know everything, right? So you have to collect all those information, recollect all those information, and you have to think how you have to convey that, right? So you have to organize it. So whatever, that is why I say speaking practice is very important. Whatever experience you have, whatever event you have attended, whatever thing you have tried, ate, etc., etc., you have to speak on it. You should practice speaking on those things, because these are very basic conversations which come up when we meet people, and if you meet them, if that thing comes up, you will be able to speak on it. Okay, so that is why if you have to gain more and more knowledge on it, do some research before speaking on political situation, on social situation, on environmental situation, or anything which is happening, or a burning issue right now. So you have to have knowledge on all these subjects, everything. You should listen to podcasts, you should listen to news, you should listen to talk shows, so that you get aware of every single thing. Okay, so that is why before going somewhere, when you are going to meet somebody, people or anyone, you have to do some research or prepare well, what you can talk about with them, right? So that will help you to be organized and structured in speaking. Fourth one is be confident or overcome your fear. Now, we all have this fear of speaking. Okay, before going for any sessions, I also feel nervous, right? I don't know what is going to happen next. But it's just that I overcome that fear. Everybody, whoever is there in the world, whether it is a prime minister or anybody in the world, everybody gets this fear, gets nervous before speaking on a big stage or on a small stage, wherever, or speaking in front of people. But it's just that how we overcome it. We have to show that we are confident. So what we can do is we have to do positive talks. We have to train our brain to think positively. We can self-motivate ourselves. Like, it's fine. This is an opportunity. I should speak. Right? And if it doesn't go well, that's fine. Maybe next time I can do better. Right? So you have to be positive about yourself. You have to be confident about yourself. Like, whatever happens, I'm happy with it. At least I have tried. Right? At least I've tried speaking in front of people. If it doesn't go well, that's fine. That's okay. It's part of the game. I have to try next time. So you have to self-talk. Okay, positive talks does matter, which will help you to become more confident before speaking in front of people. So you have to sound confident before speaking, of course. And you have to overcome your fear in this way. The last and the most important secret is practice before you speak. So that is why I tell you in every situation, whatever situation you have faced, whatever event you have attended, whatever experience you have had, or whatever you're doing, whatever activity, action you're doing, you should try speaking in English about it. You should make it a habit about speaking about those in English, because those things only comes up later in your conversation. If you're talking to your friends or colleagues and somebody starts talking about, I went to Lonavala last weekend, I had a great time there. So you can also, if you have been to Lonavala, you can also share your experiences about, oh, I went to the Bushy Dam, or I went to this resort which was really good, amazing. So you can talk about it then. So that is why whatever event you have attended, whatever action you have done, whatever situation you have been into, whatever events you have attended, whatever things you have done in life, whatever you are doing, you should make it a habit of speaking about it in English. When you make this habit of speaking in English about it, tomorrow if you go out with your colleagues or friends or anybody else, your relatives, and they talk about any topic, you will be able to speak. So that is why practice is very important. And wherever you are going, whichever event you are attending, you have to prepare yourself. You have to practice. As I told you, whatever topic is trending at that time, whatever people are speaking about at that time, the geopolitics or the politics in your country or the social situation in your country or the environments or anything which is a burning issue, okay, you should speak on it. Practice speaking on it before actually speaking on that. So you have to practice beforehand. Take up such topics, start speaking on it on your own, so that if tomorrow you go out and you get those topics, you will be able to speak on it, right? People talk about politics, people talk about social issues, people talk about anything which has happened in the news recently. They talk about all these things, right? So there's no harm in practicing speaking on those topics beforehand, right? Whenever you get to know anything, try to speak on it, rehearse, practice, so that it will be easier for you to speak when that topic actually comes up while having a conversation. So practice is very important. Keep on practicing. Make it a habit. Make it a part of your daily routine. Whatever you are doing, whatever you are performing, whatever you are, experiencing, speak on it. It will be much easier for you to speak with people on these topics when it comes up in any conversation, guys. Trust me on this. So guys, that's the end today. I'm sure this session is really going to help you a lot. Take care of all these 5 points or 5 secrets. Start working on it and you'll see how fluent and confident you can become, and it will change your life. You will definitely become fluent and confident in speaking English. See you until next time. Keep watching, keep speaking, keep practicing, and keep exploring. See you. Bye-bye.